Hello guys! If you're struggling with stage 4 and you really don't know how Ciaconna works and the feline and the summoning system, I will go through everything you need to know about stage 4, and I will also go through the talents. And if you were that it says cleared already, I already pre-recorded this on my first attempt, so nothing in talents will be upgraded more than you can. And I will also quickly show you what I have upgraded in talents before I go in. I don't think there's a way to reset them, so if you haven't followed my previous videos, your talents might be different, but it doesn't make them worse. It just means you've gone a different path. I'm gonna do like I did on my main. And I actually went the bottom row here, because you have a 5% chance to gain one extra enhancement module on pickup, so that's the currency we're using. And I then went all the way over here to get a free refresh in the shop as well. It's really good, and I know I'm missing out on some attack speed, and you can always make up that with having that free shop refresh anyways. Now going to stage 2, and here we're gonna have Ciaconna. It's gonna be a bit of a different gameplay, because she doesn't use a weapon like the other ones in that sense. She actually summons the feline. So what you kind of want to do is make felines, summon them in like in a triangle or circle. And also one thing that changes is her ability. It's not an instant nuke like the others. It's actually just like her own liberation. It makes damage over time, and you kind of need to just try and make it so the felines spawn in the right place, and you don't stack them up too much, because they actually have a big AoE. And here's one thing you really need to grab a lot of with Ciaconna is summon speed. The quicker and faster you can get up more felines, the better it is. And I could go that one. I actually wanted more summon speed, but I guess crit rate and crit damage will have to do. Nothing wrong with that. We will still need like the crit damage and crit rate later on. It's just that I really prefer the summon speed in the beginning. It makes the waves a bit more easy to clear. And also don't forget to use that E ability like all the time. It doesn't have as long as cooldown as the others. So you can just use it all the time to give some additional nuke and make sure you kill more during the actual wave. So we want to use the damage multiplier, it's +2 here as well. So we got another upgrade on our weapon. We could actually save that one, and then we get even more crit rate. So we now have +22 here, and we have 10 as a base. So Ciaconna has a bit of a different stat than everyone else. Now in wave 3, we actually get to pick another weapon. And you want to go with the Sanguine Wheel, because it actually have a synergy with the feline summon. And the other weapon doesn't have a synergy at all. And oh boy, we have no +2 here. But we really wanna get the damage going. And you can actually use the free refresh here as well, just to see if you get anything good. And I actually think I'm gonna lock the damage multiplier here. No +2 here either, but I'm gonna go with the crit rate, because we will now have +42, so we basically have 50% crit rate. I'm gonna go with the damage multiplier as well, and then I'm gonna refresh. Even more crit rate. I think I'm gonna lock the crit damage. And I'm actually gonna go with the feline choke right now, because dealing damage slows enemies for 30% for 3 seconds, and you also get increased crit rate and crit damage. So that's an additional 20%. So I'm actually gonna go in here and see. That would bring me to 62, and here I will have 10, so that would be 72. So maybe I don't need more crit. Yeah, I don't think I need more crit rate, actually. I'd rather spend the modules on something else, like more crit damage in that case, or more just damage multiplier. And here we get a special item, so you get to select between all the items here. And we have a lot of waves to go, so I will actually pick the family takeover. So I will lose everything I have right now, but I was clearing it away without any problems. But I have 10% to get one extra module when I grab them. So let's see. Nothing I really want, so I'm gonna use the free refresh. Nothing I want there either, so... I didn't get any upgrades that round, but what I will get is additional income of modules in the upcoming waves for the entire game. So I will easily get that 300 modules back that I lost. And I don't know if it's the same one for everyone when you get there, but if you get that module, make sure you get it. Or get that item so you get additional modules. And here we get another weapon, and it doesn't matter which one you pick, because they can't synergize right now. So let's do that one. Let's do the summon speed. We now have that one maxed out. Let's start focusing on Sanguine. So now get the wheel upgraded. I'm actually gonna refresh again. See if we get anything with Sanguine. Nope. So then I'm just gonna save the modules I have. Oh yeah, and we actually get the boss here. So what you want to do is kite them together. Use your ability. And then the summons will just deal with the rest here. Just run around. Easy peasy. This one is actually quite interesting. I haven't tried it before, but I'm actually gonna grab it. And the enemies will now be a lot more tanky. Don't do this. You might risk a run if you do this. I'm just doing it because I want to try it out, because I think it's very interesting. And with that, I'm actually gonna do that as well. Let's get additional damage. We want to save that damage penetration because of that as well. Oh yeah, on wave 8 here as well, we get the Mimic, just like the last stage. There we go, and I have the ultimate form on my feline. Let's sure it gets movement speed. Basically, I have so much income now that I can spam and get most of these upgrades. Like, I've already refreshed a couple of times, and sure, let's get that as well. Let's lock that for next round. Attack speed bonus 152, so for the last wave here, it should be an increasing amount of feline spawning in. Let's see, there's the boss. Let's just run around here. And done. And this is just the new weapons that we used this turn. And what I did here was actually... I went up here on my other account, and then I went all the way... Yeah, I went all the way over here and unlocked this one. So now you can survive a fatal hit as well. Here you got some crit damage, and here you got some movement speed. I hope this guide helped you out a bit on how to clear the stages. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.